If you're looking for 3 ways to build stronger looking biceps, stay tuned and I'll show you how. Hi, so welcome along again to Garage Gym Fitness. What I wanted to talk to you today was 3 different ways to build your bicep muscle. So typically most people know that obviously bicep means 2 muscles. So basically you have the short head, which is the bulbous part on the top here. You also have the long head, which runs down the side or the front of your arm, which gives you that sort of thickness and definition to the arm. But what most people don't realise is there's a 3rd muscle that runs down the inside of the arm called the brachialis. Now that muscle is the one that expands and obviously pushes the other 2 muscles out and gives that arm the nice definition and shape that we're all looking for. I want to get straight into showing you some great exercises using resistance bands to help develop the strength, tone and definition in your bicep muscles. So let's get into this. I'll be working today with various different resistance bands. I've been through in various other videos the resistance bands that I use and the pack that I've got. The pack I get from Amazon. I'll drop a link below that you can go ahead and have a look at. By all means purchase it from there or do your own research and buy your own bands from there. I always tend to use the looped bands, so ones without handles, just because I find them easier to use. I think they're more versatile and as I say, simpler to use. I always tend to wear a pair of gloves because the expansion and contraction of the bands does tend to drag on the skin a little bit if you've been using them for a little while. So if this is the first time you've been along to my channel and you think you're going to get value from these videos, there are multiple videos on my channel now relating to resistance band uses, different exercises, etc. Please do subscribe below. Be sure to click on the bell to get future notifications. My plan is to release videos every week. I want to do tutorial videos followed by an actual workout video, each time obviously relating to different parts of the body, different aspects of resistance band training. If you feel you're getting value from this, I would really appreciate your support, so please do give it a thumbs up on the like button below, and that would be a great help to me in recognizing what it is that you like about my videos. Similarly, there's the comment section below also. Do drop a comment below if you've got any questions at all about the exercises I'm about to show you, or there's anything else you would like me to go through in future videos. Let's get into the video. I'll try and explain a little bit about why we're doing certain things as we go along. As I say, if you've got any comments, please put them below and I will address those straight after this. The small head part of the bicep, so this section here, sorry, I'll just lift that up, this section here which gives you that sort of definite shape to the bicep. If you imagine you're working in a gym and you're doing preacher curls, you'll have your arms out in front of you. The key to building the short head muscle is having the elbows out in front and pulling back obviously in the bicep, normal bicep motion that you would normally do. If you were going to do elbows behind, then what this tends to do is build the muscle that runs down the front of the arm, which gives you that thicker definition. And then the 3rd exercise we're going to do is basically almost like a reverse curl with elbows tucked into the body, and the only part that's going to move in a pronated position is the forearm up and down. This develops the muscle inside the arm, the brachialis, which over time, once it develops, obviously starts to push the bicep out and thicken the arm over due time. Ideally for this one, the preacher curl method, you want it about chest height. I'm going to use this pole here that supports my roof, but you can use any pole really. If you're out in the garden, you could wrap it around a tree or a fence post or whatever. So as I say, the idea being you want to get obviously a decent amount of resistance into the band. Get your feet into a sort of 1 foot forward sort of position, and then we're going to have the hands starting in a supinated position. You want your pinkies basically facing each other. Make sure you get a decent amount of resistance, elbows out in front, and then you're just going to curl up and back, making sure that the elbows don't move. Okay, so then that's working into that short head bicep muscle. Okay, good stuff. If you need more resistance, come down the band a little bit and then work it in that way. And ideally you're going to do probably a decent number of reps, so somewhere between 15 and 20 reps to really get that motion in there. Obviously keep the motion a good time under tension motion, so a nice speed to it, good tempo, so that you're not, you know, flexing back and forwards too quickly, because you want the blood to get into that muscle and really work hard. The second exercise is basically going to be with the elbow behind you, and in order to set that up, what we need to do is just drop the band down a little bit lower. I would say probably about level with your knee. Okay, let me just pop that on there. Excellent. Okay, and then the idea being that obviously keeping the elbow behind you, what you're going to do is just get yourself into that starting position again, keep the core tight, keep everything nice and tight, and then we're just going to curl up with the arm, so making sure that that elbow stays exactly where it should be. Curling up, squeeze as much as you can into that bicep, and then back out again. And you can already feel it starting to build on the outside of the arm, down into the elbow, obviously where the bicep muscle connects with the lower arm. So that's a really good muscle contraction, making sure that you really contract it well at the top of that concentric movement. Good stuff, excellent. Okay, good, obviously do the same on the other side. I would say you probably need to do 15, maybe 20 reps in the first set, dropping down to 10 for say the next 2 to 3 sets, and then stepping it back up again to 15 to 20 on the final set. So the next one we're going to do is the reverse curl, which you would quite often do in the gym with dumbbells, but obviously the difference being that when the band is fully extended, obviously that is your maximum amount of resistance, whereas with a dumbbell, obviously once you get to that point, you're only fighting against gravity to return it. So we're going to grab hold of the band in a pronated grip, so your hands are going to be with their thumbs facing one another, and then we're going to just simply curl up, keeping the elbows tucked into the side. And that really works into that central arm muscle, which is the brachialis, which once built obviously starts to push the smaller and larger head muscles out, which gives you that bigger definition into the bicep and upper arm. Okay, good. Same again, you want to probably do 15 to 20 of these to start, dropping down to 10 or so once all the muscles in the upper arm are activated, and then down to 10, and then back up to 15 to 20 in the final set. Okay, so that concludes all 3 exercises. I hope you found some value and use in those demonstrations. If you did, feel free to give me a thumbs up and a like below. All support greatly appreciated, and it obviously demonstrates to me the sort of information that you like receiving. Also, I'd like you to go ahead and have a look at my free app, which again I'll put the link below to. You can go over to that, have a look. There's some free banded exercises over there you can get. There's also full contact with me, so if you've got any questions, either leave them in the comments below here or fire them over to me on the app as well. More than happy to answer those questions if you've got any. As I say, hope you got some value from this video. Please do subscribe, tick the bell below. There's lots more videos coming that I've got planned, and obviously you'll get a notification of those as and when they come out, hopefully once a week. And I look forward to seeing you in future videos. Thanks very much, take care, see you soon.